My house is alive, and lately it's starting to die. When I say my house is old, I mean really old. Built back in 1862, it stood for generations. From the outside, it still looks like one of those southern mansions you'd see in a history book. Tall, white columns, a wide porch wrapping around like a snake, stone walls that could probably survive a war. But if you stepped inside right now, you'd realize something is very wrong. The wallpaper doesn't just peel, it rips open, revealing flesh. Real, pulsating flesh, like the house has a heartbeat. The wooden floorboards leak hot water, thick streams of blood and tar that stain everything they touch. And at night, the ceiling wheezes, like the entire house is trying to breathe. You'd probably ask, why the hell would anyone live here? Well, because it wasn't always like this. When I was a kid, this house was beautiful. People were obsessed with it. Everyone in town wanted it. Realtors weren't even allowed near because it was our family's job to find new tenants. That was our duty. That was the deal. Every year, my father and I would go out hunting for new tenants. Rich investors, loudmouth businessmen bragging about stocks. All it took was one tour, and they were hooked. Imagine walking into a marble foyer with a chandelier spraying light in 1,000 directions, a grand staircase splitting into two like angel wings, mahogany dining tables, 4 luxury bedrooms, even a pool and tennis court. And when we told them the only rule, no outside landlord, just us, they barely cared. They signed on the spot. But that's when the house began its game. At first, small things. A light bulb that never stops flickering. A faucet that won't quit dripping. Nothing major, just enough to put you on edge. Then, it gets louder. The floors echo with phantom footsteps. Chandeliers crash from the ceiling, and the walls scream in the middle of the night. The house doesn't kill its tenants right away. No, it breaks them, piece by piece. Sleep deprivation, paranoia, exhaustion. Until finally, one night, the tenant gives up fighting. That's when the house shows its true face. The marble floors melt into bubbling black tar. The walls bend and twist like wet skin. The air turns thick and wet, sticking to your throat. And then the house devours them, swallowing them into the floor, digesting their body as it groans and moans like it's feeding. And every time my father and I got paid, the house got fed, and the cycle continued. For generations, this worked perfectly. We never asked questions, never broke the rule. But lately, something's changed. The wallpaper doesn't stay on anymore. The blood doesn't stop leaking. The ceiling never stops gasping. The house isn't hiding its hunger like it used to. Its disguise is slipping, and I can feel it getting desperate. And if it finally sheds its skin, if it stops pretending to be a house, and God help whoever's left standing nearby. Because when this house is done pretending, it won't just eat the tenants, it'll eat all of us.